Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the weapons of hot dogs, horseshoes and hand grenades. And today we're taking a look at a gun that was in hot dogs, horseshoes and hand grenades a very long time ago. And I do have a video of the original one, so if you want to check the original one a long time ago, check it out on my YouTube. But now we're taking a look at the remodel version basically, since the old model was wrong, which is why Anton removed it. Today, we're looking at the RPK. So, RPK, what is it? Well, it's a weapon made thanks to our lovely friend Kalashnikov, Mikhail Kalashnikov. He designed the original, didn't have that here, doesn't matter. He designed the original AK, or AKM, the Automat Kalashnikov, if I pronounced that right, and if I remember right. And, well, the Russians, before adopting the RPK, used the RPD, which is a belt-fed machine gun, 7.62x39 as well. However, Kalashnikov wanted the Russian army to have a more unified platform. So just like the M249, so that it could use, and I got one specifically here, standard AK mags. It should fit, it fits. 40 round AK mags, specifically for the RPK, or drum mags. 75 round, also, if I can get it in, for the RPK. So Kalashnikov went ahead and developed this, and what are the differences? Well, it has, the receiver is made out of thicker steel, still stamped though, to make it more durable. The barrel is heavier to delay the heating up of the barrel. It has a bipod. You can't attach, sorry for hitting my headset, you can't attach a bayonet to it anymore. They removed that feature. Who needs that in a machine gun anyways? Ask the Japanese, they do. It has a typical rear sight, and unlike the classic AK style, this one does actually have windage adjustment. It goes up to 1,000 meters, so you won't be using iron sights. I guess with an RPK maybe you will use iron sight to 1,000 meters. It has gradient in 100 meters. It has the classic AK style safety lever with full auto and semi-auto, charging handle here, and of course, if I'm not wrong, since this is basically an AK, yeet. I didn't mean to yeet that one that far. Yeah, there we go. Let's just pop that there. So yeah, it is basically an AK, and the Chinese AKs are actually reverse engineered RPK and not reverse engineered AK, which is interesting. So they are more, have thicker receivers, stamped receivers. So that is basically the RPK. And well, you all know the cartridge, but oops. Let's take a look at it anyways. It's this little guy, 7.62x39, right? Right. And really, there's not much more to it. It is basically just an AK, the Russians use it, and it's still in use by some African countries, as well as former Soviet Union countries that still use 7.62x39. Chamber around. I forgot to mention something actually about this gun. They did make one change over the AK as well. The receiver is a bit longer than the AK, which just have, I think it's 2 centimeters smaller, longer, 20 millimeters. And it does have the side effect of giving it a bit slower rate of fire. Oh. And of course, it's an AK, it doesn't have a bolt hold open or anything like that. There we go, had some full auto fun. Should have probably done the full auto fun with the bigger magazine. And it's impossible to do a tactical reload with this magazine. Oops. Ah, fuck it. We'll just pull it out. Let's do some semi-auto with this. On the bipod. Bipod, of course, for accurate fire. Unless you're me. I'm a bit too short for this. Ah. And let's have some full auto fun. There we go. Oops. So this is, of course, shit. Well, let's see. Assault rifle. That's in 5 of 6 NATO. Sure, this magazine should also fit. Yep. Because, after all, it is still just an AK, so anything AK fits in this weapon. I mean, I say anything AK, but you're not fitting... let's spawn like that. You're not fitting a 545 magazine in it. Also, another feature I forgot about, since this is an AK. It should, in theory... Is this one of those? I believe so. It has a side mount rail. I believe. I guess that one doesn't fit. Oh, Matt 4956. That's Enfield. 36 now. I don't really go to the scope section that often. It doesn't interest me that much. Hyphen, PU, no. No, what? I swear there's a... No. Ah, this should be it. This should fit. Yes, this works on Russian side mount, and since it is an AK platform with a side rail, you can mount your PSO scope on it. Let's see... Although, why would you put a scope like that on an AK? I mean, RPK. You would be better off with... I believe this is one that fits AK platform. Yes, yes it is. There we go. A bit on the low side, but whatever. A red dot. Ah, empty. You definitely wouldn't use 20 round magazines with this thing in real life. That's just inconvenient for a support weapon. Well, I guess in emergencies it would work fine. Like if your squad mate is fully loaded with 20 round mags, you just hand them, you just ask for one and off to the races. Anyways, this is where I'm going to end this video on the RPK. I do hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe and all of that. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!